Monday, 4 November 2013. It is about 5:15 a.m. at the Port of Olympia. Load of ceramic proppants for the Port of Olympia, destined to be used in North Dakota, the Bakken oil shale formation, hydraulic fracturing for crude oil. I'm gonna watch the ship come in.
Proppants are a BB-type material used to prop open fissures created by the hydraulic fracturing or fracking process of blasting the Earth's crust. The proppant that has been imported via Port of Olympia is a hardened aluma silica ceramic specifically designed to withstand pressures for hydrofracking in the North Dakota Bakken oil shale formation. Some wells in the Bakken are deeper than 8,000 feet. For more information about how proppants support the fossil fuel industry and contribute to the climate crisis, please visit the Olympia F.O.R. Project to Confront the Climate Crisis at www.olympiafor.climate_crisis.html or on Facebook at www.facebook.com/Olympia3C. Thank you.
There were thousands of people who wanted to be with us today to go man the barricades and woman the barricades over there. The DC police would only allow 50, but we are surrogates for the thousands who feel strongly enough about this issue to go get arrested. We have to do this because our democracy has been subverted, our laws have been subverted. It is a boondoggle of monumental proportions. I say it's criminal, and I say that not lightly. I'm an officer of the court. I'm not supposed to break the law. Well, when you have no recourse in our democracy, legally or democratically, we not only have the right, but we have the duty to break the law, to show our discontent, and to put political pressure on the president, who I know is going to do the right thing in the long run. This project is a criminal enterprise. I say it's criminal, and I say that not lightly. They have subverted our laws. They have used that this is an industry, this is a boondoggle that's going to enrich a few billionaires like the Koch brothers by impoverishing everybody else, all of the rest of humanity, and by destroying the future for this planet. If they build this pipeline, it is game over for climate change. They're building it because we can't sue them. We ought to be able to. We ought to be able to sue them under common law tort for destroying. I have my son here, Connor, has asthma. And on bad air days, which are caused by this company, he gets asthma attacks. They are stealing the air from his lungs. We have a Puget Sound keeper. For 7 years, they haven't been able to have oysters in Puget Sound because of the acidification of the ocean. That's coming from carbon. These people are stealing the fish from our water, which we own. They are committing these crimes, but they have been able to wire the Capitol and wire, all of the institutions and regulatory agencies and capture the agencies that are supposed to be protecting the public from pollution. They've done that. The oil industry this year reported $100 billion in profits. That's not revenues. That's pure profits. That is the richest industry in the history of mankind. And they are funneling those profits, a lot of them, right here to Capitol, and they've made many of our congressmen, including many Democrats and every Republican, into indentured servants for their industry and to sock puppets for their industry. They've created this entire infrastructure of phony think tanks all over Capitol Hill and stocked them with phony tobacco scientists that are called biostitutes to lie to the American public about global warming. And we know this, that they're telling us that we have to choose for jobs, and we know that that is a false choice. In 100% of the situations, good environmental policy is identical to good economic policy if we want to measure our economy. And this is how we ought to be measuring it, based upon how it produces jobs and the dignity of jobs over the generations. If we want to do what XL is telling us to do, which is to treat the planet as if it were a business in liquidation, convert our natural resources to cash as quickly as possible, have a few years of pollution-based prosperity, we can generate an instantaneous cash flow. We can make the Koch brothers billionaires, but our children are going to pay for our joyride. And they're going to pay for it with denuded landscapes, poor health, and huge cleanup costs that are going to amplify over time and that they'll never be able to pay. Environmental injury is deficit spending, it's immoral, and we need to man and women those barricades in order to stop it. So let's go to the barricades.
Yeah.